In the shadows we find our light. Through the struggles we'll take flight. Healing hearts and mending minds. Together we'll leave the past behind. Welcome to Prosperity Podcast, where hope is found. Voices rising up, breaking new ground. With every story shared, we grow and learn. In this journey of healing, it's our turn. Mindful moments equal prosperous lives. Oh yeah, mindful moments equal prosperous lives. Trauma whispers, but love will shout. In this space of trust, there's no doubt. We'll explore the depths of pain and grace, finding strength in every embrace. Welcome to Prosperity Podcast, where hope is found. Voices rising up, breaking new ground. With every story shared, we grow and learn. In this journey of healing, it's our turn. Mindful moments equal prosperous lives. Mindful moments equal prosperous lives. Take a breath and join the ride. Together we'll walk side by side with open hearts and open minds. In this podcast space, true peace we'll find. Welcome to Prosperity Podcast, where hope is found. Voices rising up, breaking new ground. With every story shared, we grow and learn. In this journey of healing, it's our turn. Mindful moments equal prosperous lives. Mindful moments equal prosperous lives. Prosperity Podcast, a safe space for people healing from trauma. Prosperity Podcast, a safe space for people healing from trauma. Prosperity Podcast, a safe space for people healing from trauma. In the shadows we find our light. Through the struggles we'll take flight. Healing hearts and mending minds. Together we'll leave the past behind. Welcome to Prosperity Podcast, where hope is found. Voices rising up, breaking new ground. With every story shared, we grow and learn. In this journey of healing, it's our turn. Mindful moments equal prosperous lives. Oh yeah, mindful moments equal prosperous lives. Trauma whispers, but love will shout. In this space of trust, there's no doubt. We'll explore the depths of pain and grace, finding strength in every embrace. Welcome to Prosperity Podcast, where hope is found. Voices rising up, breaking new ground. With every story shared, we grow and learn. In this journey of healing, it's our turn. Mindful moments equal prosperous lives. Mindful moments equal prosperous lives. Take a breath and join the ride. Together we'll walk side by side with open hearts and open minds. In this podcast space, true peace we'll find. Welcome to Prosperity Podcast, where hope is found. Voices rising up, breaking new ground. With every story shared, we grow and learn. In this journey of healing, it's our turn. Mindful moments equal prosperous lives. Mindful moments equal prosperous lives. Prosperity Podcast, a safe space for people healing from trauma. Prosperity Podcast, a safe space for people healing from trauma. Prosperity Podcast, a safe space for people healing from trauma.
All right. Hello, hello, hello. And welcome back to Prosperity Podcast. Pharisee, all right. Hello, everybody. And we're on episode 7. Episode
Mm-hmm.
7, you all. And God is just so good. He is so good. To start this off, as always, we always get into the copyright disclaimers. All rights reserved. No parts of this podcast may be reproduced, distributed, or transmitted in any form or any means, including photocopying, recording, or other electronic or mechanical methods. You may not reproduce, distribute, publish, display, perform, modify, create derivative works from, transmit, post, or sell any other content without the prior written consent of Destiny Smith, the Guest Pharisee Prosperity Podcast. Unauthorized use of this podcast may violate copyright, trademark, and other laws.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to go into the mental health disclaimer. The
Mm-hmm.
information provided in this podcast is for informational and educational purposes only. It is not intended to be a substitute for professional mental health advice, diagnosis, or treatment. If you are experiencing mental health difficulties, please consult with a qualified mental health professional. The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the individual speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views of the podcast host or any other entity. So, let's get into it, everybody. Welcome back to Prosperity Podcast. Today, we're diving deep into the intersection of faith, design, and mental health well being. I'm thrilled to be joined by the talented celebrity fashion designer, Pharisee, a designer who seamlessly blends her creativity with their spiritual journey. Get ready for an
Mm-hmm.
inspiring conversation on finding purpose, navigating challenges, and prioritizing your self care in a fast paced world of design. Let's begin. Pharisee, can you share some things about yourself?
Hello, hey girl. First of all, thank you for having me. I'm so excited. We finally here, y'all. This is like our second time trying to, so this one it's gonna be good because it's our second time. But I'm Fairy C. I'm a celebrity fashion designer. I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan, and now I'm relocated in Atlanta, Georgia. And I've been here for what I think since 2020. Yeah, I've been here in Atlanta and I love it. So I'm so thankful for that. But yeah.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Before we get in, uh, I have this amazing business called Divine Favor Body Butter. I'm sorry, Divine Favor Body Butter Bar, and
Hmm.
they have this sugar scrub, and they have a, body. I'm sorry, sugar scrub and body butter, but
Hmm.
the person that owns it is Carlene Carter.
Okay.
She's from Kansas City, and she has a gift for you. And I want to make sure that we get this gift to you, which are little small samples of and it smells really good. She
Hmm.
like some of them are Marc Jacobs, some of them are just like
Really?
fine number 9. So
Hmm. Wait,
feel.
so what is it inside the bag?
Oh, of course, I bring it right out. So you have little tiny samples
Oh my gosh, that's
of
so cute.
scrubs. Yep,
Yes.
of the body butter. So you got the DR Savage, and then you have Marc Jacobs, and
Hmm.
you have a foot scrub, a peppermint foot scrub. And she
I
hand
love that.
yes,
Child, me and my mama, we're gonna be run all up and through that. Okay, trust, believe that.
yes,
Yes. Make sure you give me the business information as well, so when I do receive it, I can post it on my business page and tag them and all that good stuff.
awesome,
But
awesome.
shout out to you. Thank you for my gift. I love it.
Yes, I always try to do my best to shout out businesses. If you don't,
Mhm.
I do want to shout out. I always try to wear um, shirts that represent God or just encouraging God's
Mhm.
best branded. You can get
Mhm.
their apparel on Etsy. Um,
Okay.
and just the background, little background about this is that she shared with me that her husband told her she was God's best, and
Mhm.
that really helped her want to create a brand that made women feel like inspired to be, in that same space that she's
Mhm.
in, and
Right.
that importance. But
Mhm.
other than that, let's get into some of these
I
questions.
love that.
You ready? Okay.
Mhm.
Um, all right. Can you share a little bit about your own journey with mental health, either within the design industry or in general?
oh, okay, so listen. So first of all, when I say that I struggle with mental health, I don't mean like literal mental health. I mean more so like TMI right now. So if you're a man, just hold on. But as women, we have our cycle every month, and then we have PMS. So usually during those times, like our hormones like fluctuate, and like sometimes we don't really feel like ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So during that time, I feel like that's when my mental health is declining, and it's like at one point I felt like I couldn't control it. Like literally, I would be feeling like I'm not good enough. Like, oh, I should give up on my business. Like I would just feel so many negative emotions, and I'm like, I cannot be the only person that feel this way. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not. So as I started talking to other people, other women, and then they can relate, and it was just like, okay, but that's not where exactly I got into the mental health advocate. That's just like the foundation, like the beginning of just trying to understand my emotions and how I feel, and struggling with that. But yes, that's the beginning. Now, what was the second question?
So, the second question was that either within the design industry or in general, I was just saying like the journey with mental health.
Mm-hmm.
But
Um, when it comes to like the designing part of it, because that's kind of like my personal, but it's kind of like business as well, because obviously it's my business is like you know what I'm saying. But when it comes to designing, I mean, obviously experienced negative things within my business, but I don't feel like it had anything to do with like mental health. It was just, I mean, it could have, it does, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like if you feel like you're not in a certain space within your career or your business, it will obviously affect your mental health. But I feel like that's not like the real, but yeah, having a business, I feel like having a job or career, child, anything can affect your mental health. Like honestly, a man, child, but we working on it. We're working on it.
okay, so next question: how does it make you feel to go to schools and bless all those high school girls with prom dresses?
Oh my gosh, listen. I literally, you know what, before I got on here, I was so emotional. Like, I don't know what it is, but I literally been wanting to cry. And I'm going to try not to cry because that's just naturally who I am. But I'm going to tell you the backstory on how that started. So basically, last year, because this all happened last year. So last year on my birthday, I started going viral. So I went from like 4,000 followers to like five, six, seven, eight, like so many followers. And this was my first time going viral, and it was like off a small clip that I had posted like 2 days prior, and it just started getting so many views and comments and follows, out of nowhere, which I'm so thankful for. However, in September of last year, I woke up and I literally was like, I'm a motivational speaker and a mental health advocate. And if anybody knows me, like in real life, like I'm very shy. I'm to myself. Like I'd be nervous. I have anxiety. Like that's just the person that I am. So in high school, I used to be scared to talk in front of crowds or talk in front of the classroom or people, So for me, for that to come over me and for me to say that, I'm like, okay, sure, what's going on? So that day in September, I think I had about like 10,000 followers at the time. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go to different high schools around Atlanta, and I'm gonna tell them I'm a motivational speaker and a mental health advocate, and I want to do a giveaway. So that's exactly what I did. So people don't know that I went to four different high schools that day. Like literally, I went to four different high schools. I feel like I needed to go to those first three because I was still nervous and like the confidence. Like I'm saying this is. I mean, obviously I had the confidence, but it still wasn't like a. I'm here. This is what I do. Da 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 da. But by the time I got to the fourth one, it was like, what's up? So the first three high schools, I'm not gonna say that I was denied or rejected. I just feel like it just didn't work out. It was just like a situation to where I put myself out there and saying that I wanted to. This is what I wanted to do. It just didn't go that way. But I mean, things happen, and obviously I've been blessed to go to different schools, so that's okay. But the fourth school, I'm familiar with this school because I've worked with them before, like when it comes to prom dresses, like donating prom dresses and doing giveaways. So anyways, I basically told them what I wanted to do and who I was. And I'm like, look, I'm going viral. I'm showing them. I'm like, I'm at 10,000 followers. I'm really feeling like, oh, I'm a celebrity. Da, 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 so I'm geeking it up. And I talked to the assistant principal. I forgot his name, but he's so super sweet, and I appreciate him. And he gave me the opportunity. He was like, "Okay, well, when can you come in?" And I'm like, maybe in 2 weeks." He like, "Well, how about next Wednesday?" And I'm like, "Next Wednesday." So in my mind, God told me to do something, but I felt so unprepared. I'm like, "Okay, do I make like what do you call it? on the board. What do you call that thing?
Oh,
A presentation. You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like, yeah,
PowerPoint.
yeah.
Yeah, PowerPoint. Yeah.
A PowerPoint, yes, that's what it's called. I'm like, baby, I ain't been in high school in a long time, so let's listen, this or college or nothing. But I'm like, do I, like, what do I do? I'm like, do I write down like key notes that I want to say? And I was like, you know what? It was getting closer and closer to time. I'm like, I'm not doing none of that. I'm going to ask God to speak through me, and whatever I say is meant for the audience, the kids to hear, and that's just what it is. So of course, this was like my first high school. I was super, super nervous. But I did it. Like I did. I was scared and all, So I suggest everybody just start, just do it. But anyways, I obviously have a background of this, so I didn't just say, "Oh, this is who I am," and then like obviously I had to come forth and say I have some type of testimony, a testimony to say, oh, I'm a mental health advocate or a motivational speaker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it worked out perfectly fine. I'm so thankful for the opportunity, and then I continue to do more and more. But how I feel overall about blessing those young ladies, I feel thankful. I mean, it's like a feeling that you can't necessarily describe, just because I feel like God put me in this position to bless other people. You know what I'm saying? You can bless people in obviously different ways, but I feel like by me being a designer, I'm like, okay, how can I be used with my gift? You know what I'm saying? And that's basically how God continues to use me. You know what I'm saying? I've seen other ways. I feed the homeless and, whatever. But when it comes to the actual clothes, I'm definitely thankful that I'm able to do that, because my prime dresses start at $1,200. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So a lot of people not aren't they aren't in a position to be, you know what I'm saying? So even when my clients that do pay, I offer payment plans, because I was once in high school. I know how it is, you know what I'm saying? I was raised by a single mother. So it's like I make sure that I'm able to still help and be a blessing regardless. I mean, obviously I still gotta get money. I get my money now. I still gotta get paid, okay? But I'm thankful that I'm in this position. But yeah, it's just like a feeling I can't really describe.
Okay. Beautiful said. So, what makes your design different than any other designs?
Me, fairy dust, fairy seed, the fairy godmother. Like, I don't know.
That-
Shout out to my mama, okay, for blessing me with that name. But like, that's literally my name, fairy. Like, that's my government name. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I can't really say, oh, it's just this one thing. And when people ask me that, I'm like, child, I don't know. I just feel like I just have God's blessing and God hand on me, and it's just been working out for me. Like, you gonna book with me or you're not, or hey. But yeah, I don't know.
I
Just
want to
me.
say,
Like,
you a Midwest girly. Come on now, you got to come. Look, bring some of that talent back to the Midwest. We need to see Pharisee. You know what I mean? Look, you say you got your dad's people are in Kansas City. Look, come to Kansas City. I'm
hmm
telling you, I look. It's so many people that would love to
yes.
meet you. Then it just the inspiration, just in general.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I want to. I really, I kind of feel like I put my tour on hold. Obviously, it's been the holidays and so much stuff going on, but I do definitely want to start it back up again. But it's like, okay, where exactly am I gonna go? You know what I'm saying? So I just want to see school just open here in Atlanta today. Today, yeah, today's Monday, so it just open. So we just gonna see. We just gonna go. Just we just gonna see.
Well, I'm gonna get into the next question, which is a
Okay.
lot of the viewers want to know that here in Kansas City are just they have not been familiar with
Mhm.
who you are, but how does it feel designing for celebrities?
Uh, I don't know. Okay, so fun fact. Try not to get emotional again. So fun fact. I was 18 when I started my business, 2018, and I remember my aunt. She told me, this is something that I always like to discuss because it's something that's very, very important within my story. But basically, and I'm now. Obviously, it hurt when she told me that, but now I'm thankful that she did. Because it's a part of my testimony to where I can help other people that's being told something. That they can't do something. But basically, my auntie told me, she was like, well, you can't do that. You can't be a fashion designer because you don't know any celebrities. And I'm from Detroit, baby. We don't have no, like Atlanta. I can go to Lennox Mall and see literally anybody. You know what I'm saying? Literally, like I was just in the bathroom walking past Neo. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what Neo? So it's just But I don't know. I just feel like when she told me like I couldn't do it or whatever, I felt like I almost believed her. Like I'm like, damn, like I don't know no celebrity, so maybe I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? And then I obviously told my mom, and my mom was there as she always is, which I appreciate my mama so much. And she was just like, you can do it. Like, like go ahead. But I still, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like at that time I wanted to. I always said that I wanted to be a celebrity designer, but I didn't know how to become that person. So I really felt like I had to move to Atlanta in order to be the person that I am today. But how does it feel working with them now? I mean, the first time, obviously, be yeah, not starstruck, but you just be like, like, oh, like this is somebody I watch on TV, and now, even when it comes to like helping some of them like get dressed, and obviously you helping somebody get dressed, they gotta be naked or whatever. And I'm like, I've been watching you on TV since I was 12. Like, and now I'm helping you with your boob, and like what's going on? So that part is fun. I feel like I try to check in with my younger self a lot and just be like, girl, like you made it, like try to live in the present moment. But sometimes when I'm really, really working, I don't even be focused on that. Like, baby, I'm trying to make sure my work look good, my client is happy, and then obviously afterwards, I'm like, did this just happen? Did that just happen? But yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's another situation to where it's like you can't really describe it, but some of them are just they are who they appear are on as on TV, whether that's good or bad, however they perceive to be. And some of them are nothing like how they perceive to be on TV or rappers or whatever the case may be. You may view them, they really down to earth, sweet, so it just honestly depends. But I just feel like I show up as myself, and it's, either you're gonna respect it or you're not, and we're not gonna do this, or so yeah.
Okay.
Just
So
make sure you have boundaries. Whoever's out there and they want to work with celebrities or someone that's higher up, make sure you have
good.
boundaries and you know how to stand up for yourself, because it's a kind of a tough industry if you let it.
Mm, that's good. Is there
Mhm.
like, would you like to share a few celebrities that you have worked with?
Chad, who I didn't work with. Okay, so my work has been featured on VH1, BT, Bravo. That's for TV. I think that's it for TV. But as far as names, my last client that I worked with, that I can say that I can speak on, because a lot of I can't speak on everything because I have to sign
Understood.
NDAs and all that. But the last public client, celebrity client that I worked with was Jacquees and Deandra Sanders. Deion Sanders' daughter. You know, yes. So I did her proposal baby shower outfit. Child, while we at the baby, I'm at the baby shower, baby. I'm in the building. Okay, Natalie Nunn, everybody, they're right there.
I
Okay,
saw the
Chad.
picture.
Chad, when you girl, why when I'm trying not to get sidetracked. Chad, while I'm there, I'm looking at my phone. It's already on TMZ, already on the shade room, all neighborhood talk. I said, hold on, but wait, Chad. But yeah, no, I don't know. Dr. Simone from Married to Medicine. Who else? I mean, I can't really think of everybody on the top of my
It's
head,
okay. Loving
but
person. Like,
yes, Love and Hip Hop Chicana.
yeah.
Yes. He's so funny. He's talking about Love and Hip Hop person.
Like, yeah.
Chicana, listen, Chicana is my girl. I love Chicana. I mean, this is not a part of the question, but I always, when I have a chance to speak on her,
Yeah.
and how she helped me within me as a person, Fairy, and then also my business, is like such a blessing. You know what I'm saying? When I worked with her, she basically told me this is the around the time where I felt like I was trying to pray for my big moment. And I'm like, oh, well, I need to work with this person, da 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 da. Even though I was working with her, which I'm so thankful for that. But she was like, you don't have to work with celebrities or influencers. She was like, you could just become your own person and people would just want to book with you or work with you. And at that time, I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I could become my own person, because I was still kind of shy to showcase my personality and let people see me for who I really was, because I feel like when you showcase your real personality, people can judge you more, and say, oh, well, she too giggly, or she too this, or she too, So at the time, I was kind of afraid of that. But now, child, who gives a fuck? But anyways, with her telling me that, I felt like I took that in consideration, but it took me some time to get comfortable with showcasing my personality. And when I did, That's when I started going viral. That's when all the other people start coming, the other celebrity opportunities, the everything, things that I can't, I still can't talk about, had start coming in when I actually step into me being confident within just showcasing myself. And people love me. They love Fairy C. They be commenting. They say I motivate them. I give the people hope. Okay, no. But yeah, shout out to Shakana. I love her.
Yeah, I love that about you. Like, which is going to my next question. How
Hmm.
did we meet?
Okay, so okay, so listen. So how did me and Destiny meet? So we met because I wanted to speak at Clark University, which I'm so thankful that I ran into you. Like literally, I don't know if you know that you helped me beyond. You know what I'm saying? Because fun fact, Clark, Atlanta, that was my dream college. I just didn't have the grades to go to Clark. Baby, but I always wanted to go to Clark. So when I moved to Atlanta, I used to visit Clark. I think I did like a couple promo videos on the campus or something like that. But then I'm like, you know what? I want to speak at Clark. So in the beginning of the year, I think like September of last year, that's when I had spoke at the high school. I went to Clark and I'm like, okay, I need to talk to whoever I need to talk to because I want to speak for homecoming. But they end up giving me the information, but I never reached out to the person I was supposed to reach out because I felt like maybe it's too late, da, 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 da. And then when I went back, maybe a couple months ago when I met you, the person that I had talked to, I think it was Mr. Kendricks, is that his name?
Yeah, Mr. Kendrick. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Kendrick. He was like, the lady that I gave you the information to contact. She was looking for people. He was like, did you contact her? And I'm like, well, maybe she never seen my email. Like I'm trying to play it off. Like, oh my god, like really? That's how sometimes overthinking can be a negative thing because that was a blessing to where I could have did that and it just didn't work out, but it still worked out, in my favor. So I met Destiny. I don't know exactly where we was at or what building we was in, but I basically approached you and was like, "Hey, girl, this is who I am. This is what I do. This is what I intend to do. Can you help me? Who can I talk to? Da, 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 da." We exchanged information. I think phone number, Instagram, and all that good stuff. And the rest is history. I don't know exactly what else to say. She helped me get the opportunity to speak at Clark University to the fashion department, and that's something that I still talk about. I don't want to say brag, but that's something that I definitely feel so accomplished about because that's like I'm at my dream college. I dropped out of college in Detroit, and I'm here. I'm still here. Like, like this is something that I dreamed of, but I'm not in a position that I thought I was going to be in or wish to be in at the time to go to Clark to attend the school. But I'm actually still here at the school and I'm in a position as a college dropout, a successful business owner. I think I was 24 at the time, so 24 years old. And I'm here and I'm thankful to God for that. But I'm also thankful for you that God put you in a position to help me. So now that we're here, I'm returning the favor to you. So I pray that I'm a blessing to you and your podcast and your business and all that good stuff. So thank you.
I really appreciate that. Because I
Mhm,
just wanted to be a blessing to you because I saw
mhm,
instantly. I was like, yeah, let's get her connected, and I knew exactly who
mhm.
to connect you with. I was like, no run around. I connected you with Miss
Yes.
Ebony, and then from there, you was
Hmm.
in the classroom. And fun fact, have you seen The Forge? The movie The Forge?
Yes.
So
Yes.
the professor that's in there is the chair of the fashion department. So the wife of the husband that owned the business, yeah, the one who used in the class, yeah, that's the lady.
Wait. That's the wait. We're going to say that again.
She is
I
the
know the
chair.
lady from the movie. Okay, I remember her. She is what?
She is the chair of the fashion department. She was the one that you were trying to get in contact with that whole time, and she's the sweetest person. But a lot of people don't know that. The fun fact that a Clark Atlanta University professor was the wife of the husband in the Forge.
Say swear. Was that shot here? I thought it was like North Carolina or something like that.
I'm not really sure the logistics of it, but I do know that. And I'm telling you, if like Miss Ebony knows her really well. So if you ever want to
Mhm.
get connected or you want to go back or you want to collab, she blew my mind. I was like, you can act? And she
I
acted her
love that.
butt off. I was like, yes, yeah,
Yes.
you.
Listen, I literally just watched that movie like 2, 3 days ago because I had started watching it and then I had stopped. But I kept seeing it on TikTok. So I'm like, let me go back and watch this movie to understand the full meaning and what, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
I did. And I remember her. I love that. I want to come back to Clark this year, right now, actually. You know, who I need to contact? I need to contact her.
I'll say, I look, I'm always gonna connect you, contact you,
Okay, thanks.
put you in connection with Miss Ebony. Miss Ebony's still on campus.
Okay.
And we just go from there and get you both connected. And hey,
I love that. Thank
it's
you.
just
I'm
on because
excited.
they look. You could start getting your stuff together now, where you could start speaking this fall at homecoming. I'll make
Oh,
it
I
happen.
love that.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it happen
Yes,
for sure.
thank you. Listen, child, don't get me up because I believe you. Okay, thank you.
Hey, look, I deliver. If I say I'm gonna do
Yes,
something, I'm gonna do it. So I deliver.
yes, yes.
Let me know.
I
But
love that, and that's a beautiful character trait to have as well. Because some people may say that they're gonna do something, they don't follow through with it, or whatever case may be. So, I mean, just that alone, like I feel like when somebody do something, when you, okay, before you get to the next question, if you are a good person and you doing good things in life and you doing what you're supposed to do and you helping people out, whether that be, it don't doesn't necessarily have to be giving them financially. It could just be like just giving them helping them positive affirmations, you know what I'm saying, building up their confidence, speaking life into them, like that will be returned to you, you know what I'm saying. So it's like when you do good, good is gonna come back. And I feel like sometimes people be in a position to where they always good and they like, okay, God, when am I gonna get blessed, or when is something good gonna happen to me? It's gonna happen. And I feel like when it does happen, it's gonna be like to where you gonna be so your mind is gonna be so blown to where it's gonna be like everything that you felt like you was on hold for, God is giving you everything at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So that's confirmation because I just got the chills. But not only is it confirmation, it's affirmation for me as well to know within my life, you know, because I sometimes, even though I'm successful, I still be like, okay, God, what, you know, so yeah, but yeah.
it's always important to have people in your network because I didn't look at it as in I do you a favor, you do me a favor. I looked at it as in
Mhm,
this is a person that's in my network. She's sweet, she
mhm,
cool. If I can
mhm,
assist in any way, I'm never
mhm.
expecting for you to come back and do
Right,
something for me. And
right,
that's just
right.
interesting. That's my heart.
Yeah, and that's a beautiful trait to have. I love that for you. Because a lot of people don't have that, Chad.
Thank you. But I mean it though. I'm gonna connect you as soon as I get off here. I'm gonna reach out to them people, Miss Ebony, then we gonna get it. We gonna get it
Yeah.
together.
Yes, I'm serious
Yeah.
too. Like, yeah, I'm in there. If I gotta go to Clark myself, because you see, listen, that's one thing about it. People don't they see my success, they see the Instagram followers, they see the foundation. They don't see what's going on behind the scenes. They didn't see me going on that campus more than one time, trying to get my foot in the door, trying to connect to different people, and it's just a blessing that God blessed me to for us to cross paths. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I work my ass off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I do the work. I pray. I talk to God. God helps me. But it's like at one point, you have to make a step and then God will help you. You know what I'm saying? Leave the remaining step. You know what I'm saying? But you got to do the work. So,
Yes,
yeah.
faith without works is dead. You gotta put that in. You can't just pray. You gotta be about that. So
Yes.
yes, that's
And some
good.
people be thinking they just God gonna come out. I mean, sometimes God do show up and show out. God, you know, sometimes, but most of the time, no. You have to give God something to work with. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mhm.
but yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Mhm.
so let's get into the next question. You ready?
Okay.
Okay, so how does the creative process itself impact a person's like mental health? Like meaning as in when you're designing a dress for someone
Mhm.
and they see it, how does that feel for you and does their reaction just like this the whole process like with that?
Honestly, I feel like that's the best part. I'm gonna be so honest. Like that is more fulfilling to me than anything. Like seeing my clients' reaction when they're happy and they're looking in the mirror and they like just, you know, I just had a client the other day. She literally put on her dress and she was jumping up and down. And I'm like, girl, but she was so happy and I felt like that fulfilled my heart and my spirit, or what you call it, aura points. Or aura points. I think that's what they call it in that movie chat. I don't know, but it just that makes me happy. Of course, you know, child, I'm thankful that I'm able to get paid for my gift and my craft because, you know, some people are blessed with different talents and they're not able to see the financial side of it, you know. So I'm thankful to be in a position to where I can do something that I love and I'm passionate about. I told you, child, I'm working on this outfit. Baby, I can't wait till we get out so I can finish. No, but it's something that I love. I'm so passionate about it. So when I feel like I put so much love and time and energy within each garment. So when my clients are happy and they're satisfied and they put it on, I feel like that helps me. You know what I'm saying? That keeps
Mm,
me to feel like, oh, well, I can keep going. Like this. But yeah, I feel like making clothes is way deeper than just the average eye can see. Just making clothes. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
I'm basically helping people build their confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like some of my clients, they never had anything custom designed before. Some of my clients, they may feel like insecure or low confidence. They may feel like, well, is this gonna look right on my body or whatever the case may be? Like I make each garment for each client's body measurements. You know what I'm saying? So even if you out of town, I still work just how we like this. That's how the same way that I would have a conversation with my clients to get their measurements online and everything. But if my clients need alterations, we can do that. If you want a corset because you want to hold your stomach in, but we can do that. But I just feel like my main goal is to make sure that each of my clients experience an actual experience. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like that's like when you get your hair done. Oh, I just go get my hair done, and the girl had an attitude because it. Believe me, I'd experienced it a couple times. But somebody just and it's like you giving somebody your money, at least be nice, speak or whatever. So I feel like I try my best to give my clients a beautiful experience. Like I had a chips or like the sparkling champagne for the teenagers or the regular champagne for 21 and up. I try to give my clients an actual experience rather than just, oh, you get this dress, you pay for it, buy.
yeah.
Um, so yeah.
So, which it's not a question I had on here, but
Somebody just okay, hold on. Somebody just pulled on my hair. Somebody just pulled on my hair. I don't know which one of my ancestors or angels it was, but they just pulled on my hair. Child, I literally just felt my hair like that. So okay, but okay. Let's yeah.
okay.
You
So,
about
I was like, okay.
yeah,
But
I mean,
what,
obviously, I believe in God. I'm a Christian, but I'm still the spirituality is still in there. Obviously, from my mom, she's very, very spiritual. So that. But we'll get in another at another time, okay? Because everybody's not ready for that.
they not because it's very it's a sensitive world we live in with different
hmm
things that people
hmm
may but
hmm
yeah, different
Yeah.
times. What advice would you give business owners aside from what you were sharing to make sure that their clients want to keep coming back?
um, I mean, people gonna do what they want to do, obviously, but I feel like you should give people an experience. If I go get my hair done, right? If I go get my hair done and the girl got the champagne or wine or whatever the case may be, little sandwiches or chips or something, because sometimes you be hungry. If she got that and she do my hair good, I like my hair. Guess what? I'm gonna pay her and I'm gonna tip her and then I'm gonna go back to her to get my hair done because I feel good. I feel like every person that's like when you do self-care, you know what I'm saying? Of course I make clothes, but that's still like a part of self-care and confidence, because when you look good you feel good at the end of the day. So if it's your birthday and you got on this bad ass $3,000-$4,000 dress, you're gonna feel good about it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But yeah, I feel like you should just give people an experience, do right by people, don't try to get over, don't try to just make money to make money, because sometimes it's not even worth it. You would get the money but the experience or the client or the situation may not even be good because all money not good money. So yeah, do right by people. That's all I can say.
awesome, awesome, awesome. So my next question is, how has your faith provided support during periods of creative block, self-doubt, or burnout?
Okay, ask me the question again.
How has your faith provided support in knowing periods of creative block, self doubt, or burnout?
I don't know. Having faith is low key hard. I mean, I it is because sometimes you'll be like, okay, God, I'm really on this last little leg. What's going on? But having faith is definitely hard. I don't know nobody that can say it's not. Unless I mean, I feel like it's not as hard right now, but it's different. That's just because I feel like I'm not in a negative space right now. When you in that deep, deep space, it's kind of hard to have faith and really believe in God. But sometimes what helps me is knowing that when I have been in the dark spaces, that God provided somehow, some way, or sent somebody to help me. Whether that just been hey, how you doing? I'm thinking about you. I'm checking on you. Blah blah blah, or whatever the case may be. God has always help me. Or even how I just said this. that was like a confirmation, like I'm here with you, one of my angels, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, no, I sometimes I struggle with self doubt. Sometimes I burned out. Last year for prom season, child, I was in a hospital. I ended up in a hospital last year for prom season, because I was working so hard. I was dealing with like a difficult client at the time, so it was just definitely hard. But that's where I felt like it was just an example of like how to move forward. You know what I'm saying? Everything is just like a lesson in how to, but yeah, child, just remember all the time that God showed up for you. That's all I can say.
Awesome. So, what are some practical strategies that you have implemented to prioritize your mental health within your design career?
Okay, so first of all, the tea that I try to drink is called ashwagandha tea. So ashwagandha tea, it kind of helps like with the hormones, and when I feel myself starting to feel some type of way, or sometimes I just allow myself to feel my emotions, because it's like you can't run away from certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like if you feel some type of way or something, a trigger or a trauma comes up, like yeah, some people may try to drink or do drugs or go out and or whatever the case may be, whatever your thing is, people will try to do that, but it's like it's still gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? So when I feel a certain type of way, I really try to feel my emotions. Like I always say, like I'll give myself like a day or two, sometimes a day. But if I really going through something, maybe 2 days, and then after that, I'm like, okay, Fairy, that's it. Like you can't be just be moping around or just be sad. But I feel like it's very important for as humans for us to feel our emotions. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, you're gonna keep putting behind you, behind you, behind you, and then one day you're gonna blow up, and it may be on the wrong person or the wrong situation, and you might be out in traffic, and so feel how you feel, and then just move on, let it go.
Good. Is there any advice that you would give aspiring designers out there, clothing designers or fashion designers?
Book with me, book a sewing class, book a marketing class, book, you know what I'm saying? Just, that's all I could. No, I'm just playing. But yes, I'm serious. But advice, I feel like not only for fashion designers, but for anybody that wants to begin in any type of industry, whether it's hair, makeup, design, or makeup, furniture, whatever the case may be, I feel like the best thing to do is to start because. Oh, excuse me. Oh my God, it's so embarrassing. The hardest and the easiest thing to do is start. And it's hard to start because it's a mental thing. You may feel like I'm not gonna have no support, I don't have no money, how am I gonna be able to get it? It's just like all these self-doubt things, all these negative things will come into your mind. But then once you start, you realize that was the easiest part because you started already. That was the easy part. Now you got to go do your other things and the other steps and all that good stuff. So I would suggest just to start whatever that the case may be, whatever it is, and then give yourself grace. This is not only to the people that's listening, you, Destiny. This is also to myself, because I feel like as a entrepreneur, I'm sometimes hard on myself. Like I be like, once I accomplish something, it could be like the one of the biggest things that I've accomplished, and I will still be like, okay, well, was that good enough? Or, what's next? I don't really sit in my blessings. I'm not really present, so that's something that I'm really trying to work on. But yeah, give yourself grace and just as long as you're trying to do something, like God is gonna bless you. But you can't just be saying, oh, I have this going on and you're not actively trying to pursue or do something and thinking that like, no, you have to actually put in the work and people gonna start I mean God, not people, God is gonna start blessing you with people to help you, like again, our situation. So yeah.
Okay, that's good. So, how do you maintain genuine relationships with people, being that you are at the status that you are now?
Girl, if when you find out, you let me know. Okay. But I don't know. I can't tell you. I feel like the only thing I can say is using discernment. And that sometimes is hard, I guess you can say. I feel like and I keep saying this. I never thought that I would be. Well, I did, but it's still like a shocker to be in this position to where I really had to question what people are intentions are when it comes to me. Like, are
Mhm.
you around because you a cloud chaser? Are you around because you really want to be my friend? Are you know what I'm saying? Like, what's your agenda? You know what I'm saying? And sometimes people put on a really good mask, so you really don't know. But Chat, I don't know. I feel like even when it comes to like meeting people, like say for instance, I see somebody out in public, I do not even give them my Instagram. You want my number? You want to take me out? Okay, you can get my number. I don't want you, because I don't want nobody to even get my,
Right,
So
right.
you just never really know. You can really just pray to God, obviously, that this person is a good person, or this person is supposed to be in your life. But really, like, what I like to do, God, please reveal this person to me. You know what I'm saying? Once you reveal this person to me, I have the option to say I want to continue to deal with this person, or I don't want to deal with this person. You get what I'm saying? So that's something that I do. And when I ask God to remove whoever not supposed to be in my life, He does it every time. So say that prayer, that one prayer that everybody be scared to do, or say that
Let
one
us
prayer,
serenity prayer.
huh?
The serenity prayer.
No, the prayer of God. If this person is not meant to be in my life,
Oh,
please remove them. Because
yeah.
once you say that prayer, I don't know nothing that works faster. Okay, literally, I didn't, girl. I don't even feel like getting into that right now. But trust me, it works. So when you say that prayer, just be prepared to lose some people that may surprise you. But you'd be wondering like, why this person act like this, or why they not don't. You said that prayer. They wasn't it wasn't pure. So.
That's good. That's good. That's real good.
Mhm.
So like,
Mhm.
I have a couple of other questions, and then we'll wrap it up.
Okay.
Um, being that being from the Midwest and being and staying in Atlanta,
Mhm.
is it a culture shock for you?
Uh, okay, not necessarily a shock. I feel like when I first came down here, yes, because when I first came down here, everybody was so nice. Everybody was they spoke. Hey, how you doing? Da, 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 da. And I'm like, baby, I'm from Detroit. They look at you in mean mug, like we don't baby, so when I first moved down here, I think I it felt so good to feel supported. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what it is, but it was like I was walking into like Walmart and people were actually nice. I'm telling people about my business. They want to support. They're, asking for my information. And it just felt so like a breath of fresh air. So when they say Southern hospitality, I personally feel like it's true. Like I believe in when you go down south that, I mean, in certain parts, obviously, of course, I mean, I'm not going to say everything is all peachy good because it's still Atlanta, boo. But I do feel like they are nicer down here, and I feel like the support that I have or that I'm having or creating or God is blessing me with is amazing. So I'm so thankful for that. But don't get me wrong, I love Detroit. Detroit, that's still my home. Like that's still me. That's still a part of me. I'm so thankful that I'm from Detroit and then I'm here in Atlanta because I feel like I can utilize the things that I've experienced in Detroit here. Like I'm not too gullible. I'm not too, so I'm definitely thankful for both.
That's good. That's good.
Mhm.
Next question. If someone wanted to collaborate with you or just work with you,
Mhm.
how would they get in contact with you? Or do you do that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say that I work with everybody because I don't. Like, of course, people have contacted me for different opportunities or different things, and I feel like if I don't want to do it, I'm not gonna do it. If I feel like the energy is off, I'm not gonna do it. I don't care what. If I don't want to do it, I'm not gonna do it. But I feel like if it's something positive for a good cause, or whatever the case may be, if I feel like it's on my heart and on my spirit, I would definitely be a part of it. So I would just say contact me. My Instagram, Fairy C Designs. DM me on Instagram. My business phone number in the bio, or whatever case may be. It's not, I'm not gonna say it's hard to reach me. If you really talking about you really want to work and you about that, contact me. You have a way.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, with being able to follow up on that question, there's somebody I really want to put you in contact with that I think
Okay.
is awesome and amazing. You know, if you feel that you want to work with them, then you please do
Hmm.
work with them, but I'm not pushing it on you. She is a new designer out here, and her name is Maricia Miller. And
Hmm.
she styles people based off their body shape.
Hmm.
She's new and upcoming, but also people are always looking for mentorship. And
Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. One
yeah, yeah,
second. Okay.
sorry. First time for everything in podcast history. So if you're still viewing, Pharisee had to take a brief moment. She will be right back. And we will be wrapping this up soon. Oh, she's right back.
Okay, sorry guys. Okay, so tell me about the designer. I know you were just
So,
saying a little bit. I didn't hear the last part.
so her name is Mauricia Miller. She owns her styles are like called, her business called Styles by Renee in
Mhm.
Fashion 411. It's like her clothing line is that she is starting.
Mhm.
Well, she has started, but I'm just like any opportunity just to connect
Yeah.
Black women or just African
Mhm.
American people, just going.
Mhm.
Why not?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, but I told her I
Yeah,
would let you
please.
know that.
Send her, I mean, send me her information, her Instagram, so I can follow her from my main page. So yeah, if she definitely wanted to reach out and she had any questions, when I'm not like, like I've been broke before, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been in a position to where I was praying that somebody can help me, or I can have some type of mentorship, or somebody that can give me the ropes, you know what I'm saying? But I literally had to, everything that you looking at right now, this person is from experience. You know what I'm saying? From a lot of heartbreak, a lot of disappointments, a lot. I'm not talking about relationship heartbreaks. I'm talking about within my business, rejection. You know what I'm saying? So I've been through a lot of stuff, but I mean, I'm thankful for it because now look, So if she needed like any help in information or whatever case may be, questions, she can feel free to contact me and I'll support her business, sending her Instagram if she has one, and I'll follow her on there.
Yeah, if you don't mind, just give her your information and
Okay.
what make sure that you get it as well.
Okay.
I'm not gonna send you anybody that's about no mess, no nothing. Like, look, that's just
Yeah.
she a
Yeah.
boss like you
Thank
are.
you.
Yes. And just last question, and in the podcast,
Okay.
we spoke about your faith in God,
Mhm.
and the spiritual aspect and stuff like that.
Mhm.
What would you say is the main thing that keeps you going every single day?
Like pertaining to God or my business?
Both.
What keeps me going every day? I feel like sometimes I don't want to do this shit. Sometimes I feel no, but for real, like I'm human. Sometimes I want to just lay in my bed. Sometimes I just want to not do anything. Sometimes I don't feel like posting on social media. But obviously, that's how I make my money. You got to make your content. But sometimes I'm just I want to be in my shell. I don't feel like talking. Sometimes I don't want to go to different events and network and all this and that. But I understand that this is my business and this is my brand. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like my business is my baby. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like that alone, my business just itself, it keeps me going because I didn't think I didn't know it was possible to even become a fashion designer. I didn't know how to be an entrepreneur. I never seen that growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom and dad lived two separate, totally different lives. And I mean, obviously they had boss qualities, what they did, leadership qualities, that I feel like genetically that's how I am, obviously. So shout out to them. But I don't know. I just feel like it just makes me happy. Like even with this new project that I just started today, I literally just felt like this happiness that came over me just because it's like I'm so passionate about it, and even I know that it's something that I love and that I like because even when shit be rocky, I still want to do it. Like if I have a negative client or a customer, I still want to do it. I don't it's I mean I've obviously had my moments where I wanted to give up, but I felt like that was kind of, I guess, like my ego because I felt like I was hurt. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just about to quit. I'm not even about to do it. But really, in real life, if I was not able to make clothes, I feel like a piece of me, at least right now at this very moment, I'm not saying in the future because I may be into something else. I don't know. But as of right now, if I was not making clothes, I feel like a part of me would not be like, because it's like, I don't know, it's a part of me. Like, so yeah, that's what keeps me going. God, when it comes to like keep going like within my relationship with God, I feel like God just he showed up and showed out for me. And I feel like I was raised And I don't want to say I was raised in a church necessarily, because I feel like, of course, I had to go to church, with my grandma and my mama and all this thing. But I feel like me actually willingly wanting to go to church, I feel like it was kind of like, I guess, 2018 on up, maybe 2017 a little bit too. But like going to church on my own, getting up in my own car, going to church, like I feel like God had shown me, what I'm saying, like that he's real, what I'm saying, like he's really doing this. And I feel like we are here on earth to correct. Don't, what I'm saying, don't come in the comments and be like, ah, la, 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 la. But this is my personal opinion. I feel like a part of the reason why we're here on earth is to continue to spread the word about God, to let people know about God. You know what I'm saying? Like, not just saying, oh, I'm not too up here to where I feel like I'm just going to say, oh, I did this. Of course, I did, I had a part of this, and also my angels, but really God, you know what I'm saying? Or my mom, of course. But God, you know what I'm saying? Like God is doing this. And I feel like, who am I to take credit for something that God is doing and has done and continue to do within my life? So that's what keeps me going. And I feel like it's important for me to speak about that. Even though I'm 25, some people may be like, girl, you act older, or, you got this wise soul or whatever, whatever, but they don't know what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? So maturity comes with experience. So I feel like by the experience that I've experienced within my life, my personal trauma, childhood, and my business, I feel like it equipped me to be this person. And it's very, very important for me to speak about God with everything in me, because that's how I'm here today. So,
I love that. I love that. What can we expect next from Pharisee? What's next?
Chad, I don't know. I don't know. I want to say so bad. What's the real tea? What's the real tea? But y'all just gonna have to see. Y'all gotta follow me on Instagram, because what's coming next. And I honestly don't know when it's gonna be released, because that's kind of out of my hands. But I know it's coming soon, because I be checking. I'm like, okay, when is about to, like I be looking, child. But when it is released, which I'm so excited for, I don't have a date right now. When it is released, I feel like I don't know, like I already have the emotions of like, just I'm just so happy, I'm just so proud of it. But aside from that, because I can't speak on that, I have an event coming up January 20th. It's an all white event. I'm going to release a new collections, like some white garments, white dresses, and that, all this and that. And I feel like, I don't know, I'm asking God to bless me with this creativeness that, because sometimes you can have a creative blockage. You know how they say writer's block. Sometimes I can have a blockage within me, and I'm like, okay, what do I make next? Or, oh, I don't feel creative, or, oh, whatever the case may be. But right now, that's what I'm asking God for. So make sure y'all on the lookout for that January 20th. And I don't know, so much stuff. Child, God be surprising me. I could be saying this one right now at this very moment, get off this, and then God bless me with another opportunity. So, child, you never know what Pharisee.
You don't know who's listening that is just like, okay, I got to get in contact with Pharisee because I want this
Mm-hmm.
to do this opportunity. And also,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you still have your donation link, but Pharisee does when she does the prom dresses,
Mm-hmm.
and she does give
Oh,
giveaways and do different things. But donate. How would they donate?
wait, hold on. Let me pull it up, child. Look, you see me acting like somebody mama. Look, hold on. Shout out to you. I forgot all about that. Thank you. Oh, here got a QR
Because
code.
I'm a support in any time that I can support because look,
Your cash
she
app
be
been
showing up,
updated, Chad.
and showing out for the culture in the
Okay, so
city.
let me see. Can y'all see that? My sewing machine in the way. I don't know.
Yeah, so basically we gonna I'm gonna drop that in the chat. It's Pharisee, what is it?
Donation, not an S. But yes,
Donate.
Thursday donation. Okay, so y'all can help me. Also, you know what? I feel like it'd be hard for me to promote this, honestly, to ask for donations, because I'm, again, I don't know if that is, if it's ego from my background or whatever case may be, but it I don't want to feel like I'm begging, or I'm like, oh, okay, even though I know it's obviously going towards a good cause. I know that the money is going towards these expensive ass prom dresses for these girls, young girls that's in need. But it just be hard for me to do it. And it's like, so many people want to support me. They want to support my brand. They want to support these young girls, but it's hard for me. So thank you for saying that, because child, I'm trying to work on it, okay?
At all times, look, at all times, I'm always going to support any and everybody, but I'm going to support you. God connected us for a reason.
Thank
And I
you.
want this connection to keep going because if I can support you anyway, I want to because I love the work that you're doing.
Thank
It's
you.
beautiful, and just even your experience of just talking about a God. People need to hear that, and that's what this
Hmm.
podcast is about: is people seeing God, and you're doing God's work out
Right.
here with helping people see themselves. So,
Thank
um,
you.
with that being said, we're going to wrap up this episode.
Okay.
As our conversation with Pharisee comes to a close, I'm reminded of the importance of integrating your faith and self care into your creative pursuits. It's been an honor to learn from Pharisees' wisdom and experience. Remember, the design process is a marathon and not a sprint.
Hmm.
Be kind to yourselves, nurture your creativity, trust in the journey. Thank you for listening to Prosperity Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on the show on YouTube, and subscribe to, well, I'm sorry, not subscribe, but, just share, like,
Well, yeah,
Instagram.
subscribe to your YouTube. Yes, subscribe to your
Yes,
YouTube.
yes,
Say, make
please
sure you say,
do.
because I just subscribed too today. I don't know if you've seen it, but
Thank
I subscribed. Yes, you're welcome.
Thank
Yes.
you. But until next time, may you stay blessed and prioritize your mental health and trust God and never give up on that gift and that calling that God has for you.
Mhm.
Thank you so much, Pharisee. I don't know if you have any more that you want to share. I know you got to get back to doing your designing.
Yes, baby, I'm sewing. Okay, I'm in sewing
Yes,
machine right here. Y'all can't see, but baby, I'm working. Okay.
yes, and I do want to shout out the fact that again, I will be sending you your samples from
Okay.
Divine Favor Body Bar. And
Okay.
if you're ever in Kansas City and you want to get your hair done, I know a great hair salon, Freedom Hair Salon. Look, I'm
Really?
always trying to connect you at all. Divine Favor just commented and said Proverbs 18:16, a man's gift make it the room for him and bringeth him before a great man.
Wait, hold on, cause I can't see it. I don't know how to work it,
Here,
baby. I don't know.
do you see it on the screen?
Um, I see it a little bit. I don't want to get too close, child, cause I don't have on my glasses, babe. The
What if I
glasses.
say it's a scripture, Proverbs chapter 18, verses 16. A man's gift maketh room for him and bringeth him before a great man.
Yes. Oh, thank you. I love that. Let me see. Well, I'm gonna wait till it's clear so I can screenshot it and post it. But yes, thank you, and thank y'all for watching and viewing and all that good stuff. I'm so excited. I'm so happy that I'm even again in this position to where people actually look at me as like this person, and it's like sometimes when I meet people or I'm out in public and somebody may say, "Oh, you that girl that make them videos," or "You Pharisee or Pharisee," or whatever people call them, child. And I see when I look in their eyes, they have this certain type of look within their eyes. It's like I can't describe it. It's like this her or like she made it or she inspired me or whatever that is. Like it's like a certain type of look that somebody gives you. You know what I'm saying? And it just
Mm.
makes me so emotional because I'm like, God, you really put me in this position to help and bless other people. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking this just myself because y'all don't know. Fun fact, I went through bullying in school, in high school. You know what I'm saying? I didn't experience being talked about by my own family. You know what I'm saying? So for me to be in this position for strangers to view me like this, I'm like, oh, God, I see what you're doing. So for that, I'm thankful and thank you to everybody that's viewing, supporting me, that continue to support me, and thank you for having me. I'm just so excited. I look forward to everything that's to come. I told you I got family in Kansas, so I don't know if God telling me I need to make a trip and see where they
Please,
at or what's going on. Chad, I don't
please.
know. We gonna
We'll show
see.
you a good time. Come here. To show
Don't
you a
y'all
good
got casinos?
Yeah. Yes, we do. But look, I don't do the gambling, you know what I mean? But I'll point you the way you need to go. But we
Listen,
definitely
we don't have. First of all, we got casinos in Detroit, so we got casinos in Detroit. We don't have no casinos down here. I didn't never really have a chance to gamble or do all that because I left when I had just turned 21. That's when I moved down here, and then obviously I went to Vegas and all that, whatever. But the reason why I said it is because when I went to Kansas, I went one time with my dad, and we had stayed at a casino, but I don't remember the name of it, so that's why I'm like, don't y'all get casinos? But yeah, I might try to gamble a little bit. I don't know. Good luck. I don't
and I
know.
want to correct myself. So it wasn't Divine Favor Body Bar. It was Divine Decor by HS Interiors that made that comment. And yeah, she just wanted to share that she was initially in fashion designing. She has a shop in Kansas City.
Really? I love that.
She has a store that has a whole bunch of different things that
Mhm.
are in there, and she's bringing fabric and stuff to her store. So she's
Really?
everybody that's in these comments and everybody that's most likely that's viewing are
Mhm.
black, are African American, black owned business
Mhm.
owners, or just in general. And
Mhm.
when I tell you, so they're going to support you because like, I mean, I have you on the show, but also they see the God in
Mhm.
people and working through God working through
Mhm.
them. So
Mhm.
please expect an abundance of so much
Oh,
just
thank
coming your
you.
way.
Oh
Seriously.
my God, stop. I don't want to cry. Because listen, when I tell you a trauma for me personally is I always felt like I didn't have support. I don't care what nobody say. Like when people view me and da 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 da. I am so thankful for support because that's something that I did not have. The main person, and I feel I don't want to say the only, because I did have other people, but I feel like I wish I had, just a little bit more. Was obviously my mom, and then like I had certain people, whatever the case may be. But when people support me, that's literally my love language. You want to get to know me, you want to date me, pursue me, or be my friend, support me because I'm telling you that's the way to my heart. That's something that like I said, it's a trauma. So when people do it, it's like that's something that fills my heart that I can't even describe. So right now, what I'm welcoming within my life is a community of people allowing them to support me because I give, give, give. But okay, when is the giver going to receive? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's something that I'm trying to implement within my life and allowing people to do that. So thank you for speaking on that and bringing it
You
up,
because that's
child.
my heart. That's the person I am. Like God made me that way. Where I'm just, if there's any opportunity to support somebody, that's my loyalty.
Mhm.
That's my love language. Where
Mhm.
I want to put you, I want to help you be in rooms that you never even dreamed of.
Right.
I'm a networker. I'm also a person. I'm very compassionate and loving, and I
Mhm.
have my flaws. But and it
Mhm.
hurts me when
We
people
all
see
do.
my heart. Yeah, but it hurts me when
Mhm.
people don't see my heart, and I make mistakes, and I
Yes.
make say something I don't you mean to say. It that hurts my heart, and it tears me up inside
Mhm.
because it's like
Mhm.
I want you to see me, but
Yeah.
I'm learning you can't be hung up on those things. Be
Yeah.
still, allow God to use you.
And nobody perfect. Like I don't care. Like nobody's perfect. I mean, people be saying talk stuff about my pastor, child. He is still a human. You know what I'm saying? He's still living a human experience. Although God is using him as a vessel, he's
Yeah,
still a human. So I mean, at the end of the day, you're fine. Don't hang up on that because that's what I gotta tell myself too, child. Like, baby, it is what it is. Okay.
yeah.
But thank you again for having me. I definitely can see so much stuff with us in the future. I love your demeanor. I love,
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm just thankful. Okay, chat, because I could go on all day. But I'm thankful that we crossed paths. I'm thankful that I'm here on the show. A shout out to everybody. I can't see the comments or the likes or however this goes. I don't know how to work you, baby. Okay. But for that, I'm definitely so appreciative of and I'm thankful for it and I'm excited. Oh, child. There's like a whole bunch of people on here. They said facts. Oh my God. I still can't see everything, y'all. But thank you. Like I'm talking about they saying facts.
You didn't have some support, and I'm gonna get you. So we're gonna make sure you get you something. These samples. I'm going to send you this shirt. And just wanna just
Thank
shower you with the gifts, but also just letting you know that you are appreciated, and we're gonna get you connected with some people here in Kansas City.
Thank you and thank you. And if anybody else want to send me some, child, please contact me. I definitely appreciate it. And then not only that, I'm going to post it on my business page. So make sure I have 70. How many followers I got now? I have. We going viral right now, y'all. I think y'all. That's why I'm doing a marketing class. $55. $55. My marketing class. Until January 31st. But anyways, this is my social media. Let me see. As of right
Yes,
now.
Pharisee Designs. I'm gonna
We
drop
at
that.
2 million, y'all. Do y'all see that? Oh, girl. Okay, yes, fair to say. Like marketing, take me up. I feel like yes, of course, I'm a fashion designer, but girl, God didn't bless me with so many other different gifts, but technology clearly not one of them because I'm like, how you work this? I be asking the teenagers like, how you do this for TikTok, boo, girl. But yes, send me their social media tags once you ship out the everything so I can post you because we about to do this giveaway tour again when I'm going to the high schools and hopefully back to Clark. Uh and I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna wear it. So yes,
It's
thank
gonna happen.
y'all.
It's gonna happen. But yes, I'm thankful for you. I won't hold you up no more. Get to that
Mhm,
designing so God can
mhm,
continue to use you.
mhm.
I love you. Thank you
I love
so
you.
much
Thank you.
for being you.
Hmm.
Yes. And
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
hit my theme music. Feel free to hop off. I just hit.
Okay.
That's my outro. But
Okay.
God bless you.
All right. God bless y'all. Thank you. And I'll talk to you soon. Well, once we get off here, we'll talk.
Okay. All
All
right.
right. Okay.
Peace.
Mhm.
All right.
It's 30. In the shadows we find our light. Through the struggles we will take flight. Healing hearts
Hey,
and
thank
mending
you.
minds.
Thank you.
Together
Thank you.
we'll
That is
leave
a
the
wrap.
past behind.
That is a wrap.
Welcome to
See you
Prosperity
next week.
Podcast, where hope is found. Voices